again, everyone. I am here today with a follow-up to a recent video I did on Krishna fountain pen inks. I will put a link to that video below. In that video, I swatched a couple of inks, but I indicated that the special edition fountain pen ink that I had been hoping to swatch for you, the bottle had completely broken in the box, and I even showed you the sad state that it was in when I got it. So I contacted Krishna Inks and they sent a replacement, and now they are storing the ink in a separate bottle when they ship it. So that's what these things are. So in here is the special glass bottle, and then this is the special ink, and they included a little pipette to fill the bottle. I'm not going to fill the bottle today just because, you know, to a certain extent that's going to be like watching paint dry for you all. So, but I will open up and show you the bottle and swatch the ink as well. So the name of this is, I think it's Paakezah or Paakezah. I'm not sure the correct pronunciation, but that is the special edition. And it comes in, oh goodness, this is really wedged in here, which is good. I mean, we want it to be wedged in there, but I don't want, okay. So here is the tiny little bottle, which is adorable. And it didn't break. I'm so happy about that. So this is, and it has the Krishna logo on the back. So it looks kind of like a little turtle to me. And you can leave it that way when you're filling. If you can see it, it's like sits on the ground like that. And then you can store it up like that so that the ink will flow back down into this little circular area here. So it's super cute. I really was interested in it mostly for the bottle, but then the ink itself was also really beautiful. So, and I think that this is a new packaging that they came up with in here specifically to address breakage. And quite honestly, I don't even know if the ink bottle made it in my prior delivery because I was just so afraid to get into it because ink was everywhere, and it's such a saturated ink that I figured if I got it out, it would probably go everywhere. So I just tossed it after they said they were going to give me a replacement. And now I have this nice little tin. I might use this tin for something after I take out the foam on the inside. So let's go ahead and get into the ink. So they've included it in this separate little bottle, and it's not labeled, but that is okay. We know what it is. And let me see, I'm wondering if it says on the, no, it just talks about the story of Krishna Inks. So they are based in India, and as I indicated in my private, or my separate video, I'm having a real problem today. As I indicated in my previous video, that's probably part of the reason why it broke, is because it had to come all the way from India. This did come direct from India in a very little time, but when I got it, the box was pretty crushed yet again. So they're just not good about handling those boxes when they come from such a long way away. I was looking to see if it had the name of the ink on it. I'm actually going to, let's see, do I have my, yeah. I'm going to Google this really fast to see how to spell this. Google is my friend most of the time. So let's see. Is that ink? Okay, so it is spelled Paakeezah. Paakezah is kind of how that looks when I see it, but that way I know how to put it in my ink book. So here is my book full of ink swatches, and let's put this little bottle aside. And you know, it probably really shines with the ink in it. I might go ahead and try and put a little bit in there for you just so you can see it. I'm gonna find a page in here before I open this up because I know that's going to be pretty concentrated there. Let's see. Yeah, so we have some space here. I'll just put it down here. And here are the two previous inks that I swatched. Now they're all dry, so you can see what they look like when they're dry. Again, I'm still wondering if this Yellow Valley is going to look a little too washed out in a pen, if the pen is too fine. So, but I actually have not put either of these in any pens yet. I just have so many different inks to get through. So let's go ahead and open this up. I'm so glad it made the journey, both it and the bottle. And as you can see, it's super, super saturated. And it should have some really pretty sheen on it. So as usual, I'm using my 3A automatic pen and my glass dip pen in order to do these swatches. I'll put a link down below to my fountain pen ink swatch setup, and there'll be a link to both of these products in that video if you're interested. So let me go ahead and dip this here. Don't want to dip it too far. Okay. Oh wow, look how saturated that is. That's super, super duper. And I will put this up to the camera so you can see it more close up when I'm finished here. Okay, I'm going to rinse that off right away because that's going to be incredibly pigmented. And I do have a little glass of water off to the side to rinse that out. And that didn't take too much trouble, actually. Let's go ahead and use this glass dip pen. I don't know what's going on. It's getting towards the end of the week and it's been a really busy week and I feel like I'm completely tongue-tied. So let's see. And this is Krishna. Oh my God. It's part of my problem today. Krishna. And what did I say? It's spelled P-A-K-E-E. Oh. Sorry, guys. Paakezah. Right? Yes. So I'm just going to leave it at that. Man, you know, sometimes I just don't want to do the video again, and this is what you're going to get. So there you go. All right. That is that, and it's already drying really beautifully. And I just rinsed off my glass dip pen, and it looks like it was not that hard to get off. But here is the water, just from that one. This was clean water before, and this is just from the ink going into it. So, all right. So I'm going to actually sit this here and let it dry a little bit. And I'm going to be brave and try and put some of this in here and see how it goes. Let's see. Let's take the bottle cap off. Yeah, I do wonder if it actually just leaked through the cap, because the cap doesn't seem super super sealing on this one. And there actually is a whole other story as to this little ink bottle, which I won't go into that. There was a lot of drama apparently related to it. Okay, so I probably should put it this way so it can go back into the bottle. And it's super pretty. Oh, that's so funny. It's like walking up the side of the ink bottle there. I'm trying to be careful because this is a pretty pigmented ink, and I just don't want to get it everywhere. Okay, so I'm just going to do that amount so that you don't have to sit there and watch me doing that the whole time. I'll finish doing that once I get off the video. For now, I'll just go ahead and close that. And I am going to close this here. This should be enough to show you. So when it goes forward like this, the ink goes down into the little head of the turtle here, and then you can fill it through here. And then once you tilt it back, it goes back into the rest of it. So in some ways, it's kind of nice that it was empty so that you could see it that way, because as you can see, the ink gets pretty dark and stained on the glass. So I'm gonna just put that aside, my little turtle aside. He's so cute. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this up to the camera here. It's dried a lot, at least on the top here. So you can see it has a very purplish, almost magenta sheen there. And I think the writing, yeah, the writing's pretty much dry. So that's what it'll look like. And you can see there is quite a bit of sheen on the lettering, even though, you know, I kind of royally messed up the words here. But it's such a pretty ink, and I don't know if they're going to be offering it separately outside of the little special bottle. But it's a really nice combination. The bottle is super cute and the ink is really super pretty. The Krishna inks so far have performed really well, although I have not used them a ton, but I do like them. I'll put a link down below to the order page for this product. The last I saw, they were doing another, I don't know if it was a pre-order or a direct order at that point in time, so I will put a link there. And sorry for all the, abstract stuff today. It's been a long week, but there you go. I just did want to do a follow-up of this since I did show you the other items that were in this order, and this ink totally smashed in the box. And I did want to tell you that they sent me another one, which was super nice of them. So here we are. And you can see it's dried even more. Super pretty. Super pretty. That's a pretty heavy-duty sheener there. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. Feel free to subscribe to keep track of future videos on my channel. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you thought I was all over the place and crazy, still give it a like. Why not? All right. So I hope to see you next time, but until then, have a great day. Thanks so much. Bye.